At dawn, you're woken by a delivery of goods. At least you think it's dawn. Damn hard to tell with a sun that never moves. The governor's crest adorns the supply levers. All there, just as promised, to your mild surprise. You wonder if Eric had anything to do with it. Plus 20 renown. Your guards take the treasure wagon down to the gates. Vulcaneer is already there. A while later, Ludin and his men appear, groggy and dishevelled. Mogir steps forward, Vulcaneer's quartermaster, if you recall correctly, in charge of his unwieldy entourage of warriors. You know him only in passing. He asks if you're ready to depart. We're ready. You follow Mogir and join the others. Usually the small doors set into the gates would be enough to enter or leave the city, but the town guards have been told to push them open entirely. They mutter things under their breath that had best not heard. Perhaps the governor expected you to draw a crowd, but there's nothing of the sort. Just frustrated, tired people. It summarizes Strand well as a whole, you think? Sweet. It's simplistic, but damn, this game is pretty. It just looks so fucking good. The caravan stops for the day. A gift, says Mogir, cracking open the meat casks, from our gracious friend, the governor of Strand. Hours pass with... I don't know how to pronounce that word, but I know what it means. Hours pass with hysterical, loud, and stupidly annoying laughter as the meat is passed throughout the camp. Toast to Vulcaneer. You raise your drink, toasting the alliance between man and Varl. The others join in. Ludin's expression is like a stone wall, but the others laugh at your exaggerations. Eventually, you sit down beside Vulcaneer. Chat with Vulcaneer. Thanks for the speech, slurs Vulcaneer. Looks like you didn't have to miss out after all. Thanks to Mogir, I thought the damned governor would never shut up. Did he give you the history of his entire family? He tried. Then he asked me to clean up his mess. For your benefit, turns out. I'd have given the job to you too. Gods, there's no joy in politics. Speaking of, what happens after this business with Ludin? Hopefully the boy goes back to Aberang on his own, and I can take out some frustrations on Dredge or something. Starting to sound like a con. You don't like the life of a diplomat. Don't you miss the fight, Ubin? You down your meat instead of replying. Vulcaneer slouches and shakes his head. There's no great joy in killing Dredge, but this... Pretty sure this nonsense is some scheme between the two kings to force some kind of lineage. Used to be, warriors would follow you for what you've done. Isn't that why they follow you now? Is it? Or is it because I'm the next in line? These lines are getting muddy, old Val. They've always been muddy, Vulcaneer. Vulcaneer stares into the campfire, lost in thought. You leave him to it. You rise groggily. The campsite is... I read. Why do I always... Whenever I record, I find it difficult to read stuff, but I'm actually like a really good reader. Okay. You rise groggily. The campsite a casualty of merriment. Mogir is already kicking warriors awake when you spot Ludin stalking in your direction. He sidesteps sleeping bodies. Better wake up. You nudge Vulcaneer. You're needed. Ah, it's Ludin. Always a pleasure. You look well rested. Vulcaneer releases the cage to you all and receives a hard-eyed stare in return. How long to Glottheim? We're only 2 days out of Strand, you know. Come, I'll show you on a map. Do I get to see the map too? I think I get to see the map too. I want to see the map. Loading. Yay! Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. World map. Drag the map to look around. A portrait icon shows where your caravan is in the world. You can also tap on any location to get some history about it. When you're done with the map, tap the X at the bottom of the screen. Okay, let's look around. Verdfell, named bad weather, the gales that blow in from the bay and around the mountain peaks keep Verdfell in a generally unpleasant state. What really cemented the name was the kind of person who had lived there. Men cast out from Strand for one reason or another, with nowhere else to go. Oh. Where are we headed? We're heading to Glothheim, right? Because I don't want to read all of this, because then it would just be like a whole video of me just reading. That's basically all this game is, but I like it. But yeah, the point is I'll kind of learn about stuff as I come to it, but I kind of want to get at least as far as Glothheim. But I don't know where Glothheim is. Oh, Glothheim's right here. Okay. So we read Verdfell. Let's quickly look up at Strand. Strand, as close as anything comes to a bastion of racial tolerance. Both men and Varl compete to scratch out a living in this, the biggest trade city along the west coast. Many people still believe the god Dongle? Still watches over it, granting good fortune. The Red River. Some historians have speculated that the Red River was simply a counterpart to the Blue River, named by unimaginative explorers. Anyone who fought in the First Great War could tell you that it's when the Varl and mankind came to an impasse, neither side able to get a foothold, the river so full of corpses that it ran red. Lovely. The Strand is actually there, we've walked right, okay. I'm probably gonna butcher this pronunciation, but Karlsfjord? The ford? The fjord? The ford? Dude, I need to Google Scandinavian pronunciations. I think it's ford. I think. Karlsfjord, the ford splitting off into Varl territory, was named after Karl, the only Varl to ever become governor of Strand, albeit for only a short time before the title returned to human families whose ancestors originally built the city. Karl the Varl. The right foot, the left and right foot of Dongle Bay. That's how I'm going to pronounce it from now on. I know it's wrong, but I'm going to pronounce it that way anyways. The left and right foot of Dongle Bay are said to be where the god Dongle himself stood when he created the thriving trade city of Strand. Others suggest it's where he stood while taking less noble actions upon the land. Nice. They're now used to navigate the long coastal markets of merchants and visitors. And then last gate, the crossing of small bridge. The crossing of the small bridge leading from Verdfell onto the wandering road marked a small but significant moment in which the Varl truly separated itself from humanity in search of their own lands. I accidentally clicked. Fuck! Okay. I don't want to do this because I'm not heading that way. I want to do that if I go past it. But I will head up here, right? So, the Hanged Man, a curious formation of a peak straddled onto two sides by natural passes, the singular snow-capped summit between them stands lonely and alone. Fuck. The Varl. I did not notice this X in the corner. God damn it. The Varl's March, Cradle of Glothheim, is named such for the belief that each Varl of worth buried in King's Barrow becomes the bones of the mountain, eventually forming a new peak along the range. The size of each peak, it was said, would vary depend on the worth of the Varl. And so, we're heading up here, and then we're gonna go past King's Barrow and two space, and then we'll reach Glothheim. King's Barrow, not within stone crypts, but in the fields before Glothheim are laid to rest the greatest warriors and kings of the Varl, where all who come and go from the great city may see them. All Varl consider it an honour and a duty to one day be buried in the graves of King's Barrow, where their bones become the stone of Varl's March. two spears, an unusual gap in the Varl's March Mountains, look like two great spears at a gate. For decades it became a bloody corridor between the Varl forces and the Dredge to the north until the second Varl king, Arnfinir. Christ, I'm butchering these pronunciations. Endeavoured to build a sprawling fortress here which would eventually become Grofheim, the Varl capital. And Grofheim, the last home of the Varl, the seat of their power, founded by that guy, the second Varl king. Though the Varl have moved around a lot, most consider Grofheim their capital. The deeds of Varl are honoured here, and all warriors of worth are buried at the foot of the two spears, where they are said to become part of the Varl's March itself. Alright, that's enough map reading for now, I think, because, like I said, I don't want the whole thing to be map reading. We head north, then east, past the forts. Grofheim's far from Strand. Going to be a long march. You should have drank last night, Ludin. Why not take the ships to Skrymersted. Skirmstead. That's what we're going with. Skirmstead. What's the point of marching? The Silverstone Bay is called that for a reason. It stays covered in ice all year. It would tear up the longships. Too bad, though. We could have shown you all the wonders of Skirmstead. A half-sunken... Fuck, wrong voice. A half-sunken city along with Dredge Prince. Dredge and glaciers. You like glaciers? Ludin exhales through the nose. A poor disguise for his contempt. He turns and bats aside the tent flaps as he goes, barking at his company in the distance. Don't poke the anthill, Vognir. He seems no happier to be here than you. Spend a few more days with the boy, old friend. You'll be looking for a tall cliff to hop off to. Ludin's got a shorter wick than Hakan. Thanks, Vognir. Let's get moving. Another half day to Vudfell if we're lucky. Camp is where you manage your caravan. During travel, you can enter camp at any time by tapping the camp button on the travel HUD. While at camp or in towns, you can upgrade your allies or equip items on the hero's tent. You can pass time by using the rest tent. Resting will improve the caravan's morale. A high morale will reduce casualties in war and affect your willpower in combat. Each passing day will use supplies, so only rest when necessary. The training tent will allow you to safely try out any characters in a mock battle. Tap leave at the bottom of the campsite when you're ready to get back on the road. Click on the hero's tent. Okay. Click on a unit to view stats, promote ranks, and learn about abilities. Mogir, rank 1 shield master. Click on the ability to learn about the unit's abilities. Bringing the pain. The shield master strikes an adjacent enemy for armor damage before hunkering down for boosting his passive ability. Return the favor to return even more armor damage for 1 turn. By using Bring the Pain, the shield master can create a forward charge that punishes enemies who gang up against him. Rank 1, normal break attack and +1 to return the favor, break attack +1 and +2 to return the favor, break attack +2 and +3 to return the favor. Okay. What's this? Mogir is an old Mogir is an old hand in Varl culture, long in the front line of the fight against the Dredge. He's had the occasional brush with leading a clan of his own, but eventually settled well with commanding Vognir's personal army of Varl warriors, and is highly respected among them. Ugh! There's a lot of things. Ugh! I don't know. Scary. Okay. What about Gunilf? Oh, I can promote you. Sure. Promotion. The greatest warriors in the battlefield are those who live past their first fight to start a journey down the path to legend. You can build higher stats and increase your item rank. Okay, continue. Are you sure you want to promote for 5 renown? Or renown? Sure. You're now a rank 2 Warhawk. Tempest, I already know what that does. You look like Santa Claus there. Okay, so I can add to these 2 points available. What is this? Because you've got nothing in this. But can I... How come I can only... What is this? Hold on. Extortion is the amount of willpower you can use on any given action. Yeah, that's fairly useful. I'll put 1 in that since I have nothing in that. And then you were defense. No, you were defense breaking. That I feel is useful. So is willpower though. So I'm gonna give myself willpower. Okay, confirm. Hi. And let's learn a little bit about you, Gunolf. When Ubin became the Varl King's tax collector, he was given an entourage of bodyguards to help transport gold across Hrón. Gunolf is only one from the original group still alive. Gunolf is the only one, sorry. And for good reason. I have 4 kills currently, as you. Alright. Luden. He looks like such a jig. Rank 1 Spearmaster. Luden is the prince of men, the first heir of a vast kingdom. Though unliked by peers and rivals on account of his highborn attitude, few question his intelligence, combat skills, or courage. Fair enough. Points to you then. And Hakon. Rank 1 War Master. Hakon is something of a legend in Val culture. When he met Vognir, it was during the Second Great War, in which the two became known for cutting a swathe, or suave, through dredge where others were struggling just to stay alive. Vognir was always the charismatic leader, but there was no question about which of the two would win in a fight. Okay. So what are you? Your training, your rest, and your leave. Let's do some training. I kind of want to see what the other heroes are about. Training tent. The training tent allows you to test your party against a team of clansmen of equal power. Training fights never endure allies or grant renown. But they do let you test strategies and safety. The trainer will give you hints about playing effectively and has something to say about each ability. Come here to test out new characters as they join you. Tap in training to stop the battle at any time. Okay. I'm ready. If I did that, I would. Okay, I wouldn't. Hit them hard enough, and their friends will feel it. Noted. Ouch! Was that really 11? Fuck me. Not back. Sure. Sure. No. He got surrounded pretty quickly. Bring the pain. Break damage to target +1. Okay, sure. Let's do that. Fuck. Shield master, nice. No. Cancel that. You can move in. Fuck. Fuck. I'm losing this badly. Fuck. Fuck. I'm losing this really badly. Yeah, okay, I'm pretty much fucked. Hi there. Fuck it. Yeah, they're breaking my shield. I forgot completely about attacking shields. I was playing this dumb. Okay. Fuck. Yeah. Okay. Let's try that again. I kind of want to get a handle on this. This is a very different setup. Okay. We only... Okay. It's like they've lowered the challenge setting or something. 5 damage is pretty okay. I can't reach him. Okay. Rude. But at least you're in range now. Ouch. That was a good hit. The dredge is stronger than you outthink them. Don't tell me what to do. What did you say? Don't focus on one at a time, whittle them down. That's what I'm doing. It says how much strength your foes have left, and they prey on the strongest. Noted. But I can kill you. Everyone take note, the tide is turning. Yeah, okay, so I completely forgot about the whole breaking down the defense thing last time, so that's what went wrong that time. We're not going to rest up because days of supply 66, renown 30, great morale. Yeah, we're fine for now.
Wedderfell. Even the name means bad weather, where frozen wind sweeps in from the bay. They tend livestock, but most are just men driven from Strand with nowhere else to go. Why else would anyone stay? We won't stop long.
I guess that means good morale, yeah, okay. We'll see what the one after good morale is, and if it's meh, then we'll wait a night. By heart. You're just a peasant, you don't need an interesting voice. By heart, book. That's a lot of Varl for some missing cattle. What? Couple days back, sent word to Strand about the cattle. Didn't expect an army. He looks pleased with himself until it sinks in that you aren't here on his behalf. Where have your cattle gone? Wouldn't know. My boy's seen men up the hills carrying them away. Don't know how many who can hoist a whole. Don't know many men who can hoist a whole cow by himself. Scofflings out there, maybe. Could they have Varl working for them? Not from what the governor told me. I'm going to take a look around and get camp set up. The peasant spits, his eyes anxiously darting around his caravan sets up tents. We'll be here no more than one day. There's silver for any food you've got. For hundreds of Varl? Are you serious? Whatever you're willing to sell. You're thinking of squatting? Not enough room for a couple hunters here. Forget hundreds of... Shut up. Hear that? Where's Luden? It's faint, sounds like fighting, and... something else. Khan takes off on a run. I have just noted... Okay. Oh. Okay. Quick note. I've just noticed the icon for, the Banner Saga. Like, the desktop icon. Dude, it's pretty. Clicking on any tile will automatically make a path, but you can also set waypoints. Click once to make a waypoint. And now select a waypoint. This is often useful when you're trying to avoid certain tiles. Noted. Spearmen can attack diagonally and up to 2 tiles away. Click the top right banner to compare your stats to the enemies. Now click the enemy to target. Oh boy. Good. Armor blocks attacks and strength. For each enemy's armor higher than your strength, there's a 10% chance the attack will be deflected. Notice the chance to hit shown. Why would I attack a strength? That's a bad move, surely. Yeah. You just wasted my turn, because I already knew that. Deflected attacks do no damage from here on out. You will fail catastrophically if you don't break armor. Damaging both strength and armor is equally important. Yeah, I learned that in practice. Fuck! I guess that was supposed to happen. Let's get this party started. Some weird ass robot. Yeah, let's do that then. Ouch. Can I? Yeah, there we go. Didn't do much damage. Oh. We're doing alright. I like this this combat style as well. Oh, piss off. What? He's retreating, interesting. What the fuck? I don't know what that is and it's scaring me. Whenever your enemy in battle, one willpower is added to your horn. Using the horn will give one willpower to an active ally. And you're down. Shit. Oh shit. Wrong character as well. +1 renown. Victory, the foes lie dead at your feet, which will go across the there. Okay. We've got 2 injured on our side. You're trying to get yourself killed, Luden. What are you doing? I was trying to get a shot in between the plates. You've never seen a dredge before, boy. What kind of idiot? Break their armor first. Where did they... That's not the right voice. Where did they come from? Where did they come from? That will do for now. It will come back, I'm sure. We didn't even see them. They were just... there. The gun goes to where Vognir lies face down. The future Varl King lies motionless, aside from a spreading pool of blood. Vognir is dead. No, it's the 2 from the front cover. Fuck, I need to do a girl's voice.